EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I get hate from my phone sometimes.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Running with Kamara. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
No, that don't hurt too bad.
They'll end up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Sometimes, yes, sometimes.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be out right at the 35. They get 15, but they still...
Wow.
4th down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all going together in one unit downfield. A really nice
sometimes they
pickup.
yeah. They do sometimes.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
You have one right now? Dang.
2nd and 11 now. Brees.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brees. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
He is shit.
A surprising
What
move here
do you do? You have one? Eat Advil or take Advil?
Terrific field position.
I'm about to make this look mad.
First down, Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Are you Dallas? No, I'm Saints. That was my favorite team, though.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried the fake extra point, but nothing comes of it. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. Oh, the the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator.
Dang, you have to do them like that.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game. They told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Kamara's got the first down and then some. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 53 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives like a 95% chance of winning the game.
I mean, if he scored here, then he has a chance.
But it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game. And
they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 13-0 is the score after EA Sports. Here's Elliott. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
54 Mike. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
He sucks.
Oh, that's heading right.
He quit?
You
got quit? No. Okay.
It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
A little jet sweep to start the drive, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. He finds an opening past the 40. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first
Dang.
half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Ooh, he got lucky.
Quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
What?
This throw caught left side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
But if Cowboys don't fire head coach Jason Garrett, I'm gonna get mad.
On third. Flush to his right. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight
Oh, he
end.
knows about to pop his. My
Finding his
goodness.
tight end. Witten and the Cowboys have a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And they'll be down just
Why did I pick that
outside
out?
the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it second down. Breeze going to
What? I was pressing triangle, bro. Good night, dude. Talk to you tomorrow. All right.
Backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it costs them 2 points.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
There you go. Flying in. There we go. Going to 53. You better bring it.
On 1st and 10, Prescott escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Cobb. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
6-man.
Final play of the half. Prescott eluding the pressure right. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We saw this franchise do this back in the 2009 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. Oh, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football.
He's mad.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 50.
Goodbye. GG.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Santa Clara.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Things cannot hit.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Garoppolo now. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. So after the INT, it's Brees. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brees. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
21. You're good, you're good. That's 4, ready. Hey,
Brees now on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. He's going to air this thing out deep. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 38 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And that makes the score 7-0. And the 49er hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now this one complete on the slant route, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These three tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, first and 10 at the 20. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the 27, Brees. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yellow lady. 21. 56. Delta. Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Brees. Thomas has got it, complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Brees' throw on target to Cook. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Now Brees. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. From the 41, Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Buying time. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. The big fella. He's at the 50. The 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80! 11, 12, fellas, here we go. Push it back.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, 44 yards. Is there now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Ready, 5-9.
They'll run. This is Kamara.
Oh.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Are you okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Okay.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Garoppolo gives to Breida. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. Remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. After the sack on 1st down, Breeze. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
What is my wide receiver doing? Look at the corner. He gonna get him in this thing.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Breida. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than a normal. Now the ball comes loose. The Saints say they have it, and they do. Boy. He's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them.
Looking for again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a Keller Witherspoon. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together, the defense is playing better, and Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is Breida. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now pass complete here to Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. On the ground, this is Kamara. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On first down, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 40 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56.
Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen.
Look at that shit, bro. Look at what Madden does, bro.
Back at the 47. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Back to throw, Breeze. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. To throw is Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout, Goodwin. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. One final try now for Garoppolo.
Yes.
End zone, but it's
2 seconds
incomplete.
left.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
21. 54, right there.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game.
Brandon, you know I love boxing, right? You know I love big fights, right? I had given them the standing 8 count a few
Dang.
times.
I blew a 21-point lead.
Oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
GG.
Well, kind of a strange end to this one. They had the game won, wanted to go for 2 more points. I guess one good thing for the defense, they didn't allow them those 2 points.
No, they didn't. It almost feels like they were trying to tack on those points to increase someone's fantasy score or something like that, because that wasn't necessary at all. And the defense, they got some measure of satisfaction by not allowing those extra 2.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Of the season. Could this be anything but?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Yes, sir.
And he'll take it up past the 25.
So, 1-1. Okay.
26-yard line.
I'm playing 5 games. Actually, I'm gonna make this a season. We get 3 games. Okay. 1-1. 4 winners. Go to playoffs. After win 2 playoff games. Championship. Whatever. Yeah.
Throwing on first down is Brees. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
I'm about to destroy this kid. I'm so sorry.
35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. From the 44. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack. 3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, not back on their heels.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt.
Hold on, I might check something.
Yards, and the Bears take over. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So after the INT, it's Brees. Well, this is caught by Gibb. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Ready? Yellow lady.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Brees. That's caught. It's Thomas.
That's what?
Able to get 9 out of...
No, I got Thomas. Man, can't tell shit in this
Pitch
game.
and catch, but now 3rd and goal. Now, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening
My favorite
quarter.
team is the Cowboys. My second team is the Ravens. And yeah,
Point. And it's now a 7-0
Eagles.
game.
You're still Eagles fans. Y'all still suck. But Eagles still
After the
suck.
touchdown,
Okay.
wants to
We
kick
still
it
blew y'all
off.
37-10, so it doesn't really matter.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Trubisky. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Work that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Trubisky. Wide open receiver. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On first down, Trubisky. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Mike's by four, Mike's by four, Mike's by four. Hey, here I come. Hey, Zoo.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
I just got crucified
here in the first half.
Crucified.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive
And
number 2
he
leads
missed.
him right down the field and into the end zone.
He really made it.
Obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting
I
the
might
ball
lose
back
this
pretty
kid,
quickly,
bro.
right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Breeze now to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Throwing again on second down. Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Breeze now on first down. It's caught. Smith. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Breeze. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, as the first half is winding down, and the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun is Trubisky. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Trubisky to throw, and he comes back with one complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Finds his target, Montgomery. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for Chicago. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. David Montgomery, the target out of the backfield, but it's going to be 2nd down. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that can go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. David Onyemata able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to try and throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Breeze now. This time
I threw that way too early.
Intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
No,
a
this is
very
game.
strong gain of 24. Trubisky will throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Von Bell.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? The step off the 5.
Whoop. That's the end of the game. I'll see y'all later.